Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. First and foremost guys, today I apologise for talking really quietly. If the video is quiet, this is about as loud as I can go. I've got a raging throat infection. I think it's called strep throat or something like that. Waiting for the good old antibiotics to kick in. So basically I'm quite sick. What I haven't ever really mentioned on the channel is I've got quite significant heart problems. The old ticker isn't pretty good, so I have to be pretty careful with my health. This evening I should have been out using the good old HD66, shooting some rats along with the rest of the UK at the moment. We just had an influx of rats from the fields and stuff because of the weather what we've had since about October time. It has been so wet. It's pushed the brown rats out of the hedgerows, off the fields and stuff, and they're just causing havoc in farm buildings, well, just about everywhere. Anywhere they can find warm, dry and it's food available, so they're playing havoc with the chickens and things like that. They're getting in the farm buildings. Like I say, I was supposed to be out on the rats tonight, but I'm too ill to be faffing around in the cold. Not up to much. I feel very weak as well. That's enough of my problems. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is where I go with the channel now. I was thinking on a Sunday about doing like a live stream, if it's something you guys would be interested in, where we can all sort of have like a gathering of us airgun nutters and talk about airguns. If you've got any questions, thoughts, views, anything you want to see happen on the channel, we can discuss that there. I want to learn from you guys as well. Every day's a school day and I love learning stuff what I don't know about guns. One thing I have realised, and which has become really apparent since I've been doing the shooting stuff on the channel, is the amount of knowledge you guys have, and the responses I get absolutely flabbergast me. It's really good stuff, so I really want that to continue. I never want that to stop. I said from the outset I want this channel to be audience led and where we all participate. So I don't know, my view is doing like a live stream and getting sort of a bit of an interactive session so we can all have a little chin wag as such. But if it's something you guys wouldn't be interested in, I have a backup plan. I was thinking on a Sunday evening to have like a sit down and chat to you guys without being arrogant or anything. I think I've led quite an interesting life, and I'd love to tell you guys about it, and nearly everything of interest is to do with shooting. Now granted, it's not all going to be airgun related, but I've got so many funny tales to tell. I think I touched on before I was on the British Army shooting team. Basically, before you get onto the Brit Army one, you get onto like your company shooting team and then your regiment shooting team. And my best, most fun I've had shooting has been on my regiment shooting team. It was absolutely hilarious. Basically, they gave you a bucket load of ammo, sent you out to the Rangers. You'd have a responsible NCO as the RCO on the range, and they left us to it. But so many funny things happened, and even in competitions, so many funny things happen. I'm laughing now because there's always a really funny one what sticks in my mind. I'd love to share it with you guys. The missus reckons I should really write a book on some of the funny things what happened, and I'm never going to write a book. And one thing I've realised is I've got nothing, no one really to pass these funny tales on to when I'm gone, and I'm under no illusions that I'm immortal or anything, so I'd love to pass it on, share it with like-minded lunatics, should we say. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what you guys think of all that. Yeah, it's up to you. If you say no, stick to your air gun, stick to doing what you're doing, I'll do it, no problems. Because I've been ill today, guys, I couldn't help myself. I mounted this Wolf scope on the HW35. I will probably take it off again because one of my viewers who's been with me from the very beginning, absolutely lovely guy, Ryan, has got his own YouTube channel. He's an ex-US Marine, and he's all into like tool restorations and various things like that. His vice restorations, now I thought I was pretty good at doing tool restos and stuff like that, but his work blows mine out of the water, it really does. His video quality is amazing. Apart from that, he's just a real good old boy. He really is. He's just a real nice, genuine chap, and I feel privileged to be able to call that chap my friend. He's an excellent guy. So if you're interested in any tool restorations and stuff like that, go and check him out. Big Life is his channel. Amazing guy. One thing Ryan brought up in the comments was saying about mounting the scope, so I'll probably take this off. I know I've touched on CAN and how to mount it without CAN and all the rest of it, but I'll go through the whole process from start to finish and how I go about putting the scope on the rifle, aligning everything, then getting out and zeroing it from literally A to Z as such. So I know you old sweats already know how to do that, but the newcomers, we've got to cater to the newcomers to the sport. They're the future of the sport, so you've got to bring them along, otherwise they'll learn all bad habits. And obviously as I've been ill today, I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube, and I've seen some very interesting, not being rude, but I've seen some very interesting videos about airgun shooting on there, and I'm biting my tongue because what some of the other channels are promoting on their channels as such, I just can't believe it. It blows me away. They're teaching new guys very bad habits, which is really, really sad. But I realise I'm not YouTube police to go onto airgun channels and say, wag the finger and say, no, you're doing that wrong. But yeah, thanks. After the last video, I noticed my subscriber rate shot up. Thanks so kindly, guys. We're getting very close to my magic number I had in my head, and the surprises are there. Now I decided I'm not going to give just one prize out, I'm going to do 3, but it'll be in the same process. All my regular viewers who always put in comments and stuff, I'll number you off and put in random number picker, and then I'll pick you out, and then I'll send you some goodies out. You'll love them, you really will. And talking of that, one thing I want to assure my regular viewers is this channel will never ever be sponsored. I will never accept sponsorship from anyone. All the equipment, the guns I use and everything else, it's all bought from my hard-earned cash, and that's the only way you can will keep your integrity as such. You're not pressurised into saying something's good when it really, really isn't. The only thing I will ever promote on my channel is quality, or what I believe is good quality and good value for money. If a company comes out with an amazing bit of kit, and I think so. I will share it with you guys, like I did with Optics Warehouse, these Wolf scopes and the HD 66s. I wouldn't ever promote something what I thought was a heap of crap just to get some goodies in the post, such as that will never happen on this channel, and I wouldn't want it to either. Talking of that, I've got a new camera coming. That should be here tomorrow, so no excuses for quiet videos. I really apologise about it, but the camera, what you're now watching me on, it has been a temperamental beast, it really is. It's going to be relegated to just recording pellets and bullets going into targets. Notice I say bullets, guys, I do shoot centre fire and rim fire as well. It's just going to be relegated for range work at the bottom end of the range. And if it happens to get shot, even though it cost me a fortune, I'm not going to be heartbroken because it's been a pain in the backside. Yeah, I think that's about all I want to cover. Hopefully, guys, you'll let me know if you think like a live stream's a good idea. And like I say, I apologise. I can't see me getting a shooting video out straight off in the early part of next week. I just feel too ill to do so at the moment. Yeah, with that one, thanks again, guys, for your support. It means so much to me. Keep it up, please do, and keep your comments coming. It's going to cheer me up while I'm poorly. Come on, guys, you've got to feel sorry for me. Cheers, guys.